So, on YouTube, I'm starting to become known for being Mr. Ha Ha Ha. Something you've got to understand is that's not all who I am. Also, very capable of being serious. So today I'm gonna break the mold a little bit. It's gonna be a lot more serious. I want to talk to you about my trip to Africa. I want to give you the details that I know. And to be honest with you, right now, they're very few. Monday, we're going to be having a meeting, the whole team, and we're going to be finding out everything that we need to know. But I want to let you know about what's going on with the trip. Okay, so here's the trip in a nutshell. A friend of mine, Brian McGowan, has just finished recording a CD. Last night, matter of fact. Today it's supposed to go off to the people to start making the copies of it, to start the printing of the disc. So it's really exciting for him. It's something great that's happening in his life right now. And he's going to Africa because he really has a soft spot in his heart for the people of Africa, for the people of that continent, and for the struggles they go through, for the AIDS, for the war, for the orphans, the widows, the widowers, just the poverty, the everything that's going on right now. He has a real heart for everything that's going on. And as he travels, first of all, I believe some of the sales of his CD are going to go towards Africa, as well as when he tours, he's going to be promoting these issues there, bring up awareness, raising funds, and then he's going to, send money to these different organizations in Africa or organizations in the States that work on issues in Africa, because that's what he really feels he needs to be doing right now. So he's asked me to travel with him and his band and film a little documentary on his involvement there, on the issues that are there, on this one orphanage and orphanage project in particular that he has quite a bit of involvement with, so that when we come back and he goes on tour, he can show it and have a visual aid for the things that he's talking about. So that's my trip in a nutshell. That's my trip in a nutshell. That's why I'm going. Now, there are a few issues right now. First of all, the money. Whenever you go on one of these trips, there's always money involved. Thankfully, all of my stuff has been paid for. I don't know who, but someone out of the blue just slapped down $1,800 to pay for my ticket. Who does that, right? And then someone else, I don't know if it was the same person or what, but it was like a different instance. So this is how much about my trip I don't know, that I don't know who's donated this money. Somebody else paid for my hotel and all my in-country expenses. I mean, it's been incredible. It's been incredible how all this has come together. But not everyone on my team has all their money raised right now. So we're short a few $1,000s. Now, we're still going. There's nothing keeping us from going. It's just stuff we're going to have to pay off when we get back. It'd be great to have this off our mind when we leave and we have everything paid off when we leave. So I'm approaching you, my friends on YouTube, if you can, only if you can, or if you feel this is something you want to give towards. It'll be a tax deduction. We're going to be taking the money through a nonprofit organization, the church that I attend, and so it'll be a tax deduction. This is not a church trip. This is not a church trip. This is a trip, though all of us are involved in this church, so we're funneling the paperwork through the church since they send people out all the time. The funds are going through the church because of the paperwork issues and all that. So this will be a tax deduction because this trip is a non-for-profit trip. And it's for nonprofit organizations. It's through nonprofit organizations. And none of this is to gain profit. I want to make that very clear. I also want to make it very clear that I will not be getting any money of this. I will not be getting any of this. I want to make it very clear that you are not giving me money. And you are helping me out by helping my team out. But I want to make it clear that I'm not asking for money for myself. I feel really uncomfortable doing that right now. I want you to enjoy my videos because they're funny and I enjoy doing them. Not saying I wouldn't enjoy being part of the partner program or somehow making money off of these, but I don't want to make it look like I want you guys to pay for watching my videos. I do want to make you aware of a need. I want to make you aware of the issues in Africa. I want to make you aware of the issues our team has getting there and staying there and all that to bring up even more awareness of the issues in Africa. So I would appreciate if you could. We would all appreciate if you could. It would be a huge blessing if you could help us out. If you want the tax deduction, you need to send the money or check to Bethel Temple. You would need to write the check out to Bethel Temple if it's a check. And the address is 1705 Todds Lane, Todds, Hampton, Virginia, 23666. Is that a great zip code or what? It's of course the United States. And if you don't really care about the tax deduction, I'm going to put a link over in the description to a PayPal account. It'll probably, I'm not sure which one I'm going to choose, but it'll probably be my PayPal account. Whichever one it will be, I won't get any of it. It's going to go straight to the church or to the trip, probably directly at that point. And if you're doing it, just do it as, first of all, for Africa, maybe as an appreciation for, stuff I do. I don't know how to say this. I don't want to sound like just another person getting on TV asking for money, another person getting on YouTube asking for money, but that's where we are right now. We're short several $1,000s, and I'm just making the need known. If you can do it, that'd be great. If you can't, I understand. If you know someone that can, and you want to pass it on, that's fine. I'll also be putting some links to Brian McGowan's site and his information, as well as the ministry we're going to be working for, if I can find that information. I love you guys. You guys are the best subscribers in the world. And sorry for this video not being very funny, but I don't know. I think it probably still is a little bit interesting seeing a serious side of Jake. So, bye. Thanks.